What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans!
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go! Let's go!
We ballin'. But it's purple, hard as well, baby.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
This is Dying's on my way to the
Slam dunk.
Gonna hate her like who
3, 2, 1.
Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin'. It's all purple and gold, baby. It's all purple and gold.
Foul number 5, De'Aaron Fox. Fourth personal, Patrick Beverley.
What it do, Lakers crew. Good morning to all of you, baby. Let's go. The Rob father strikes again. Early this morning, he lands Jaxson Hayes. We were all talking about the center, right? That's the last thing we needed. And he went out and got us one, a young one, an athletic one who can lob, catch those lobs, one who can posterize. Oh man, that poster dunk he had on Steven Adams. Oh my God. If you haven't seen that, go back, go watch it on YouTube, man. You definitely want to see that. That's the type of athleticism that man has. It's JaVale McGee vibes all over again, but we're talking about the young in his prime JaVale McGee, right? Oh, I can't wait, man. Lakers basketball is going to be fun to watch. And if that happened at 6 a.m. this morning, Cali time, right? So early this morning. If that's not enough for you, how about Dlo? Yes. About 15, 20 minutes ago, it's been announced Rob Pelinka has struck a deal with Dlo. The Lakers are re-signing D'Angelo Russell. We all kind of saw that coming, right? We were waiting on it. But the kicker in this is the deal. It's a 2-year, $37 million deal. So you're talking about 18.5 per, right? 18.5 million. So we didn't overpay. It's a very, very, very team-friendly deal. What a bargain, man. When we got Rui Hachimura for only 17, we didn't have to match any offers on that. And then you turn around and get Dlo. So you're keeping our guys, right? Rob said that was the plan, to stay the course, to keep our guys, to run it back and make some marginal moves around the edges. Oh my God. But 18.5 million per year. The full details, 2 years, 37 million. So it's 18.5. There is a player option on the second year. Again, a player option on the second year. So it's great for Dlo as well. This is wild, man. This is wild. Of course, Jaxson Hayes is on a vet minimum deal. So Rod did it. We talked about it last night on the live. We said, somewhere around 17, $18 million. It's a W, right? Dlo made $30 million last year. Put that into perspective. $30 million last year. Now we bring him back for only 18.5. Very team-friendly deal. And it's not a long-term contract. It's only 2 years. So we're not tied to him. It's not a bunch of money and not a bunch of years. So it's great, man. It's great. Young says, yeah, about time they signed him, man. What? Lakers in 5 is still from last night? He's still live. He going live the whole free agency weekend, man. I love it. Salute to Lakers in 5. We went on there last night after we got off for a little bit. But yeah, once again, Jaxson Hayes, D'Angelo Russell, those are the two for today. The Lakers do have one remaining spot left, a vet minimum guy, a vet minimum contract. So we'll see what Rob does with that. Who will it be? Will it be Mo Bamba? I think we need another big because we only got AD and Jaxson Hayes. We're loaded at the wing. We're loaded at the guard. So get us another big. How about Mo Bamba? I would love to see him return. Or maybe Mason Plumlee. We'll see. We'll see what he does. Christian Wood is still out there, so we'll see what happens. But we got us a big this morning. Jaxson Hayes, I'm super pumped about that. But again, D'Angelo Russell, 2 years, $37 million, $18.5 million per year. And let's talk about that really fast. So again, it works out for the Lakers. It was best for both. It was best for both sides, both camps, the Lakers camp as well as the Dlo camp, to agree on a deal. There's not a market out there for Dlo, really, right? There's not a lot of teams who need a point guard and who's going to pay a point guard. He wasn't going to fetch this out there on the open market. So, it's great for him. He gets paid, right? And it's great for the Lakers. Let's talk about the Lakers' perspective first. It's wonderful for the Lakers because, one, we need a starting point guard. Yeah, we got Gabe Vincent, but I like Gabe Vincent coming off the bench, man. I kind of like that six-man row. I love that a lot. So we got a starting point guard, right? Something that we need. And then we got it on a bargain, only $18.5 million. That's a bargain, right? And again, it's only a 2-year deal. So we're not tied into a long amount of years. It's not a ton of money. So it's a very team-friendly deal. And that contract is very movable. It's very movable. Say worst case scenario, Dlo goes out there and lays the egg, which I do not believe he will, by the way. But say he goes out there and lays an egg. He goes out there and lays an egg, right? That's a very movable contract. We can move that easily at the trade deadline next summer, whatever the case. Next year it'll be an expiring deal. So if he does play bad, obviously he'll opt in, because he's not going to get money, right, from another team. So he'll opt in, and then again, that's an expiring contract. That's $18.5 million worth of expiring contract that we can offer teams. So there's a lot of value with that, especially with this new second apron and hard cap and the second apron, if you will, the new CBA and all that stuff. So next summer, that's, again, the value on that contract is amazing. So it's a very movable contract. But from Dlo's side, one, he gets paid, right? Again, there's not a huge market out there for him, so he gets paid. And then even bigger, he gets to stay in LA. Dlo bounces from team to team every year. So now he gets to stay in LA, gets to call LA home for sure for this year, possibly for 2 years. But also the Lakers gave him that player option. So that player option was on there. So if Dlo goes out and balls out, he can opt out and get paid, right? He can go out, test the market. But if he does ball out, throughout the season and the postseason, which I believe he will, if he does do that, then the Lakers will want to keep his services so he can come back and get a new contract from the Lakers. So it works perfectly for both sides. I'm ecstatic about this deal. Man, I love it a lot. Love it a lot. Love it a lot. It says, but at least we signed it. Yeah, we did. We did get our center, Jaxson Hayes. And let's see what we do with that final roster spot. I think we'll give it. I hope we get another big with it. I would love Mo Bamba back. Give him the opportunity to prove himself, keep his bird rights. I love that. But they may give it to Malik Beasley, someone else whose bird rights we have. So they may do that. We'll see. We'll see what they do with it, man. But yeah, we did get Jaxson Hayes this morning. No Brook Lopez, which sucks. He signed with did he sign with the Bucks? Is that new? Is that breaking news? Because as of this morning, there was still nothing. Oh, yep. It just broke. So he's going back to the Bucks. What's the numbers on that? Let me see. Yeah, Brook is heading back. Here he goes. A 2-year, $48 million deal. So he got paid. Now, I kind of was saying all offseason that I thought he would stay with the Bucks. But then I thought it would have been done right away. When it wasn't, I kind of got a little antsy there. Well, is he going to leave? But he got paid, man. 2 years, $48 million. So very happy for him. The Bucks, they couldn't afford to lose him. They needed him. But, man, $24 million per year, man. That's big time right there. That's huge. So now Houston was ready to give him $20 million. So now what is Houston going to do with that money? And that let's move to the next topic. Okay. Yeah, I just saw it too. Now let's move to the next topic, man. Austin Reaves, right? Of course, that's the next big domino for the Lakers. Again, we do have another vet minimum spot that we can offer for the final roster spot, the 14th spot. But we'll probably leave that 15th spot open. But I don't even know how many players we have on the roster. I didn't even do a count. But more than likely, I think we're 14 with Reaves, and then our final vet minimum. We'll leave that 15th spot open for down the road. Something happens, we have to sign someone in an emergency situation, whatever. But now let's talk about Austin Reaves. So Austin Reaves, that's the next big domino. The thing with Austin is, of course, he's a restricted free agent. Now, the Lakers did extend their offer, the max offer that they could extend, 4 years, $52 million. But as expected, we didn't expect him to sign that. We expect another team to offer him much more than that, and then the Lakers come in and match it. However, the money's drying up. It's drying up real fast. There were a lot of teams coming in that had interest. Pardon me, that had interest in Austin, right? You had Detroit. They were a team, but Detroit, they kind of went a different direction, spent up their cap, via trade, if you will, took in some contracts. San Antonio, but same thing. As of right now, San Antonio, they don't have the money to offer him a significant contract, and they also have 15 guys on the roster. Now they can make some moves if they wanted to. But I don't see them doing it. We'll talk about that in a second. Then you got Houston, right? They got 20 million remaining. Now, do they come in and offer that to Austin? Because they were going to give it to Brook, but Brook's going back to Milwaukee. So do they come in and offer to Austin now? I don't think so. I don't think many teams are going to offer Austin. If anyone's going to offer Austin a contract, because the Lakers made it crystal clear. They made it crystal clear that they were going to match any offer to kind of scare teams away. They put it out there, through their mouthpiece, like Empire Jeff says, their mouthpieces. They put it out there. Their media mouthpieces. They put it out there that they wouldn't match any offer. And that was very smart business. The reason they did that was to scare teams off, right? Because they didn't want a team coming in and driving up the price on Austin, and then we have to match it. If no teams are going to make offers, then worst case scenario for the Lakers, Austin's going to accept our 4-year, $52 million extension. You talk about a bargain. You talk about a steal. If the Lakers can pull that off, then man, they already got an A+ in free agency, right? But if they could do that as the final cherry on top, to get Austin for 4 years, $52 million. Come on. Rob is the GOAT, baby. Rob is the GOAT. But again, very smart business, because the way this works, him being a restricted free agent, if a team comes in and offers him a contract, say they come in and offer him a 4-year, $80 million deal, right? That's $20 million that they cannot spend in free agency, because that money is going to be tied up, But the thing is, they're not guaranteed the player because he's restricted. Austin can't sign that contract till July 6th. We talked about this last night, but Austin can't sign that contract until July 6th. And then what happens July 6th, he signs it, the Lakers are just going to come in and match it. And then they lose. Not only do they lose the player in Austin, but they lose all the other free agents, because the free agents aren't going to wait. They're not going to wait around and see what happens with Austin. They're going to go sign with other teams. So the Lakers come in, they match the offer, they lose Austin, then they try to come back. They're going to get bottom of the barrel free agents because there's nobody left. The market's going to be dry by July 6th. July 6th, you're talking about vet minimum guys, right? Maybe some taxpayer MLE guys. You're not talking about game changers, someone who you're going to offer $20 million or $20 million contract to. So the Lakers were very smart by putting that out there. We're going to match any offer. They kind of scare teams away. And the Lakers may be the huge beneficiary of that, and they may only have to pay Austin, a 4-year, $52 million contract. So you talk about a steal, man. Rob is doing great work, man. Great work. Yeah, the Lakers could get Christian Wood. He's available. Christian Wood's available. Mason Plumlee's available. Those guys are out there. The other Lopez is available. So we'll see what they do. Mo Bamba, I would like Mo Bamba. I just want to see him. I want to give him an opportunity, man. Last year he didn't get the opportunity, so I would love to see Mo Bamba back. But we'll see what happens, man. Christian Wood is very well a legit possibility now that Brook is off the board. Not that many people had the money to offer Brook, but now I guess some of these other centers will start coming off the board as well. So we'll see what the Lakers do there. Again, for that final spot, I would love to have a big. We got wings, right? Man, it feels so good to say that. We got wings. So many years. That was what the Lakers. That's what we all said. We need wings. Why are we signing all these guards? We need wings. Why are we signing another big? Now we got a surplus of wings. We got guards. Now we can go get us a big. So I like that. But Christian Wood, yeah, a very strong possibility. Would a waste bring back? Bro, no, he's not, man. Dlo, 17 points last year, 6.5 assists, shot over 40% from three. That's not garbage. He had a garbage series, right, against Denver, but Golden State, Memphis. Like we forget some of the big shots he made. We forget after the trade deadline when he was available. We forget how he helped us. He had some big games. He's not garbage, bro. Let's just ride with it, man. Let's give him a clean slate. That's what I'm doing. I'm gonna wipe the Western Conference Finals out of it. We're moving forward. I'm gonna wipe it out of my brain. Everybody, okay, it's gone. All right, let's give Dlo a chance now. He's not garbage at all. He's really good actually. And if you're telling me that the Lakers are going to get 17, 6 assists and 40% from three from their starting point guard next to AD and LeBron, I'll take that, right? Now he's a little more comfortable, right? Because he knows he's locked in. So now he can that weight is lifted of, oh, I gotta perform to get a new contract, or oh, I gotta worry about where I'm gonna be next year, all that weight is kind of lifted. So now he can just focus on basketball, right? So let's see, man. He'll have a full training camp, full off season. So let's see what happens, man. But garbage, no, I don't agree with you, Mr. 81. Trust me, bro. Let's just ride it out. If he performs bad, then you come back, we'll bring you on and we'll call him out together. All right. Jaxson Hayes signing was the best signing of right, bro. That was big, man. Jaxson Hayes he's athletic, man. Man. We're gonna see some posters this year. It's gonna be exciting. The Lakers are gonna be fun to watch this year. He's a serious lob threat. He can protect the paint. I like him, man. I like him. His athleticism. You get those JaVale McGee vibes from 2020 all over again. But he's a lot younger, right? So it's kind of Jaxson. It's kind of like JaVale in his prime, if you will, right? Still a lot of untapped potential there. He's young. So, man, he very well could be around, for a long time. I know it's just a vet minimum, but he very well could be a piece for the future, man. So I'm very excited about the Jaxson Hayes piece, man. I can't wait to see it, man. You guys remember that dunk, that poster he had on Steven Adams? Ooh-wee. I should have got the clip to bring it here, but if you haven't seen that, if you're not familiar with Jaxson Hayes, go watch his highlights, man. And I got a question about Jaxson Hayes. Did New Orleans still win the trade? Remember they said they fleeced us? You remember all the haters said New Orleans fleeced the Lakers? Well, I mean, we got the better player in the deal. We got the championship in the deal, and now we're getting some of our assets back. If you don't know what I'm talking about, one of those picks that we sent New Orleans' way, they drafted Jaxson Hayes with it. So we just recouped one of those assets back. This is laughable, bro. We got the better player in AD. We got the championship out of AD, and now we're recouping some of those assets back. You talk about Rob. You talk about Rob. His name is Rob. Somebody said like his name is Rob for a reason because he's robbing. He's out here robbing cats, right? So Jaxson Hayes, man, I'm very excited about it. Dlo, I didn't want him back. I think we could have got a guard better than him that won't choke in the playoff. There were no guards out there. Who you want to get? There were no guards out there better than Dlo. The only two that were better than Dlo on the market was Kyrie, which that wasn't happening, and Fred VanVleet. That wasn't happening either. So, and some it may be a toss-up between Fred and Dlo. So, Dlo didn't necessarily choke in the playoffs. He did have some good games in the playoffs. He just had a bad series. It's just one series in the Western Conference Finals. But he wasn't the only one who had a bad series. How about AD? What type of series did AD have, right? But I hear you. I feel you, CK. But there was no way to upgrade that position. The only way we could have upgraded the point guard position, it wasn't going to be through free agency. There were no better guards out there. The only way was through trade, right? And I mean, you brought in Gabe Vincent also, so keep that in mind. You got Gabe Vincent here, so we'll see, man. We got both of them. So if Dlo is struggling, Gabe can come in and close. Now, Gabe is a closer. He can definitely be a closer. So you kind of got the best of both worlds, right? I'm excited. Again, the slate is wiped clean. The Western Conference Finals, that slate is wiped clean. I'm going to give Dlo a fair chance. And again, it's a bargain deal. It's a very movable contract. So worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, we can move him, right? It's a very team-friendly contract. It's a very, very salute to you. Salute. LA Sports Live is in the building, baby. Let's go. Here it is. Dlo had one bad playoff series. Let's give him another chance. Right. It wasn't a bad playoffs. He helped us, without Dlo, Golden State, it that series probably goes to 7, and it's a toss up. He helped us win some playoff games. He hit some clutch shots. Like I guess we got short term. We're not remembering because I get it. What's fresh in our mind is that Western Conference. But same thing with Memphis, man. D'Lo did have some games, right? I'm not giving him he did have some games, right? But again, I'm happy with him. I'm happy bringing him back. And like LA Sports Live just said, let's give him a chance. It was one bad series, like one horrible series. It happens sometimes, bro. It does. It does. So let's see, man. Let's see if he can exercise those playoff demons. I mean, we gave Schroeder a chance, and Schroeder definitely did. He definitely came back and avenged his 2021 season. So I believe D'Lo can do the same. So I'm excited, man. I'm excited about it. But just like LA Sports Live said, let's give him another chance, man. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. About time he signed, and Lakers in 5 is still Lakers in 5 is still rolling from last night, man. When I was on there last night, he was at the 10-hour mark. I guess he's going all weekend long, baby. That's right. That's what I'm talking about. The commitment, baby. Let's go. Make sure you guys head on over there, man. Have fun. Why is it taking so long for the Lakers to re-sign Austin? I just kind of explained that he's a restricted free agent. It's not taking long. This is the process. With a restricted free agent, it takes a little bit longer. The Lakers know they have that in the bag. The Lakers did what they did their part already. The only thing they could do. Oh, okay. I saw breaking news. Okay, yeah, we talked about that. Yeah, he's going back to the Bucks. I thought something else happened. But okay, back to Austin. The Lakers extended their offer, the max offer. They could, they extended their max 4 years, $52 million. Now we're just waiting on another team to come in and offer Austin something more. But the money's starting to dry up. So once the money dries all the way up, then Austin doesn't have a choice but to come back. But again, this is good. The longer it plays out, the better for the Lakers. Because what happens, again, the longer it plays out, the more money dries up, which means the less amount of dollars we have to offer Austin. If all the money dries up and no team offers offers Austin a contract, then the Lakers are going to get him for 4 years, $52 million. That's an absolute steal. We won't have to match any other offers. No team is going to come in and jack it up. His full max that another team can offer him is 4 years, $102 million. That's what we don't want. I mean, if it got there, so be it. The Lakers they're going to match it. But do you rather have Austin at $102 million, or do you rather have Austin at $52 million? Which one would you prefer? Of course, the Lakers prefer the $52 million. So the longer this plays out, the better shape it is for the Lakers, because we won't have to offer as much money. But we'll see. Again, Houston, these are the two teams you want to keep an eye out on. Houston, right? You want to watch out for Houston because they have the cap space available right now. They could come in and offer Austin, $20 million per year. So they come in and pretty much offer a 3-year, $60 million deal or a 4-year, $80 million deal. They have the cap space available. Another team is San Antonio. Now, they don't have the cap space available right now. And they also have too many players on their team. They have 15 players on their team. So they can't sign them right now. They'll have to, but they can make some moves. They can move a contract here, do a trade, waive a guy. They can do what they need to do to free up some cap space. Probably not to offer the max, which is $25 million per year, but maybe more than whatever. They can figure some stuff out. But again, teams may not want to do that. They don't want to go through all that because the Lakers put it out there that they're going to match whatever offer. So that's the thing. So this may work out in the Lakers' favor, but keep an eye out on those two teams. Those are the teams probably right now, the two most rumored teams. Everyone else pretty much, I think they lost interest, which again, this is good. It's good for the Lakers, but we'll keep monitoring the situation. He'll be back with the Lakers for sure, but it's a little different than D'Lo. D'Lo was an unrestricted free agent. So whereas Austin is a restricted free agent. So it's a little bit different, right? So we can't it's not up to us. It's up to other teams. So we'll see what happens. We got a poster guy. How did the Pelicans fleece us? You probably fleeced us because you got picks. Right. That's just haters hating. They talk about all the picks, but here we are. We're recouping. We just recouped one of those picks back. We just got one of those assets back. So that made that trade look even worse, right? It's just haters talk. You know how people hate on the Lakers, man. We got the better player. We got a championship with the better player, and now here we come. We're getting back. we're getting back. We're getting back another. One of the picks that we gave you guys in the player, right? So get out of here with all that. I mean, the only thing they got was Zion, but do we need to talk about that? And Taylor Broom, what up, bro? Because Reaves is waiting on a bigger offer. Right. Yeah. Thanks for answering that. Yeah. Not yet, young. No Reaves yet, but he's coming. Right. Dlo did score. I mean, yeah. So let's give him a chance, man. Let's give him a chance. Right. Deploy 619. Yeah, we got Dlo at a great price, man. Great price. It's a bargain. $18.5 million. That is a bargain. And it's only a 2-year deal. So again, worst case scenario, if he doesn't play well, you got Gabe Vincent there. So if Dlo doesn't play well, you bench him and you play Gabe. Simple as that. And again, it's a very movable contract. So worst case scenario, if he doesn't play well, we can move that contract. $18.5 million. And then it'll be an expiring contract next year. That's a very movable contract. So that's a value, man. That's a steal by Rob. Great job there. We talked about that, right? Yeah, Brook Lopez is heading back to Milwaukee. Take a chance on Boogie for a vet. Ooh, how about that? Boogie. I would love it, man. I really would. I would. I wouldn't be mad at it. I really wouldn't. I think if I'm taking a chance on someone, I'd rather Mo Bamba, but I wouldn't be mad if the Lakers did it. I don't think they will, but I wouldn't be mad. LOE, the problem is, will Coach Ham play Jaxson Hayes I think they're kind of forcing his hand too, man. I really do. I think they're kind of forcing his hand. But then again, I don't know. Because you're paying. It depends. Let's see what they do with this final roster spot. If they don't sign a big, if they go a different route, they don't sign another big, then I believe AD is going to start at the 5 and you're going to play Rui at the 4. And Jaxson comes off the bench. But if they sign another big, Jaxson will be a backup. But if they sign another big, Jaxson possibly may start at the 5. We'll see. But for sure, you're going to see those two in there together, even if they're not starting. I for sure think you got to put those guys in there together. You can't play those 3-guard lineups anymore. And our team is a legit NBA team now. I mean, 6'5" is our smallest guy, right? When you talk about the main core, D'Lo is 6'5", Reaves is 6'5". After that, everyone's bigger, right? 6'7", 6'8", 6'6", and so on and so forth. Jaxson Hayes is smaller as well, but those are your point guards. So you're not going to see these small lineups anymore, I don't think. I think we got all these wings, right? So I think, but I wouldn't be mad if Jaxson Hayes is coming off the bench. But for sure, even if he is coming off the bench, you'll see those guys together sometimes. That's for sure. But if it's a lineup of D'Lo, Reaves, LeBron, Rui, and AD, I'm fine with that. You're paying Rui $17 million, so I can understand if you want to start him. So if that's the case, then yeah, AD is going to start at the 5. But again, Jaxson will get some time. Austin Reaves look like 5'11". Oh, I saw Austin Reaves. I was about to say, oh, did something happen? But yeah, so I would be fine with that starting lineup. And you got to keep in mind, LeBron's not going to play 82 games. So when LeBron's out, you can move Rui, you can move Rui over, right, to the other forward spot, and you can move AD to the other forward spot, and you can start Jaxson Hayes, or Jaxson Hayes can play both. So it'll be interesting, man. It'll be interesting to see. But I believe that we will see some of that together. I don't know about the starting lineup yet. We'll wait and see, but we'll see them on the floor together. LOE, AD wasn't dropping 40 points a game against Denver, but he was playing elite defense, trying to cover for teammates. Yeah, I agree with you there. I definitely agree with you there. But now we got better defensively, man. We did. We got a lot better defensively. So we got some wings, right, and we got some tough guards that we can throw at Murray. So I think AD won't have to carry that load as much anymore. And then you got Jaxson Hayes, and Jaxson Hayes isn't a big body like you could put on Jokic. I still think AD will be on Jokic in that series. But Jaxson Hayes can play the 4, and he can He's still an elite. He still can protect the paint. So I believe we got a lot better defensively, and but I agree with what you're saying here. Yeah, AD did give us some defense. He also got cooked some, but it is what it is. It is what it is. We'll see how we rebound. It'll be very interesting to see what Ham throws out there and how this team looks. But I think we'll all come together. I'm very optimistic about that. Next person the Lakers need to sign is Austin, and that probably won't be today. Who knows? Right. Don't worry about that. It's going to get done. It's just a timing thing. It's going to get done. We can match an offer or whatever, so I wouldn't even stress out about that. I want to see who's going to be. Who we're going to sign with that final vet minimum spot. That's what I'm more interested in. Someone said in Lakers and 5 channel, they said don't play defense anymore, NBA. I don't. AD definitely plays defense. We have defenders. Austin Reaves plays defense. Gabe Vincent plays defense. Jared Vanderbilt, he doesn't play any defense. So I don't know. Again, it has shifted towards offensive league, of course, points. But when it comes down to it in the playoffs, the teams who play better defense win. In 2020, did we not play defense? I think we did, right? Again, even this year, we were one of the top defensive teams, right? So that's kind of how we turn things around. It was through our defense. So to win championships, you still have to play defense. Denver played solid defense, and they won a championship. So LOE, it wasn't AD's fault that the Lakers lost to Denver. The guards played like trash, Ham small ball lineup, and he didn't play Thompson until game 4. Yeah, I agree with you. Bron taking bad threes. I agree with all that. I'm not saying it was AD's fault. I'm definitely not saying that. I never said that. But yeah, it was a team. It was a team effort, right? All the things you mentioned, and Denver just played a lot better than we did. They were they were a better team than we were at the time. But now I like what we did, and I'm ready for it. Yeah, I'm about to watch it now, young. I got it on TV in the background now. It would be great if we can bring back Lonnie Walker. I don't think that's happening. I would love it, but I don't think that's happening. All these guards that we got, I think Lonnie is looking at that like, no, I need to go somewhere else. So I don't think he's coming back. I would love to have him, but one, he would have to take a pay cut. He was our taxpayer MLE last year, so you made 5.7, and now he would have to take a vet minimum. I think you can pay him a little bit more. I don't see it happening. I think he just takes a look at this team. Wait. What? We got breaking news? Hold up. We got breaking news. Hold up. Restricted free agent Austin Reaves has signed to return to the Los Angeles Lakers on a 4-year, $56 million early bird. Our what a steal. We were just talking about this. That teams wouldn't make an offer where we would have to match a contract. We were just talking about this. There it is, baby. We got Reeves back on our max, early bird max, 4 years, $56 million. That is a W. That is a steal. So you talk about a bargain on Dlo. Now you get a bargain on Austin. Come on, bro. That is wild. That's wild. You're talking about $14 million a year for Austin Reaves. Let that sink in. $14 million per year for Austin Reaves, where it was rumored that you would have to pay him 20, 25 maybe. You got that man for $14 million. Wow. You know what that deserves, bro. We got our baby goat back. You know what that deserves, bro. Let's get it. fucking go! Yeah! That's right, baby. We got Reaves back, baby. You got Dlo. You got Austin back. Oh, man, bro. We were literally just talking. We talked about it last night, and we were literally just talking about it, and they go out and do it. 4 years, $56 million. Come on, come on. You're talking about $14 million for Austin. That is the steal of free agency. Like, legit. That is the legit steal of free agency. Austin Reaves on a $14 million contract where we could have had to pay him 25. That was the max, 25 and a little bit of change. Wow. That's right, baby. That's right, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Our team is complete, baby. Facts on facts. All this comes down to what Darvin Ham does. I hope he learned from some of his coach. Hey, Darvin was a rookie head coach, but he was a rookie head coach who got his team to the Western Conference Finals. So, and it was a lot of pressure on Darvin because he was stuck with Russell Westbrook, although he did vouch for us a lot. So he was stuck with that. He was stuck with a horrible roster all the way up until February. The man finally got a decent roster, and look what he did. So put that into perspective. It was a very bad roster. I don't care who the coach was. With that roster, with Russ and those people, it wasn't going to work. It just wasn't. He got him a decent roster in February, and he turned the ship around. So now he has some players, yo. He has some ballers now. So let's see what Darvin is made of, man. Let's go. Rui got more. Right, he did. That's wild, right? That's wild. Again, Austin's the early bird rights. In 4 years, though, just imagine where Austin will be in 4 years, bro. So yeah, it's an absolute steal, man. 14, whereas Rui's getting 17. Rui's on a 3-year deal. He's getting 17 mil. Yeah, that is wild, bro. That is wild. But it's a lot of wild things happening. Jeremy Grant, he's gotten the biggest contract in all of free agency. How wild is that? Jeremy Grant, the biggest contract in all free agency, $160 million. His contract was bigger than Kyrie's. It was bigger than Fred VanVleet's. He got the biggest contract in free agency. So it's wild, bro. It's crazy, man. It's crazy. Oh, that's right, baby. Let's go, baby. Let's fucking go, baby. Yes. Spectacular. It was already an A+, but now you got Jaxson Hayes this morning. Then you turn around and get Dlo on a bargain. Then now you turn around and you get Austin for only $14 million per year. Like, come on, bro. Like, stop. Rob is going stupid. Like, stop. I'm for the excitement, but the issue is we're signing all this talent to build around. That's not true at all. We're not building around who's the aging superstar. And you're talking about LeBron. We're not signing these guys. All these guys are young. So how are we building them around LeBron? Like that's I'm gonna call cap right there. I don't agree with that at all. These guys are young. These are pieces that you want to move forward with post LeBron. Austin Reaves is a 4-year deal. LeBron's not going to be here in 4 years. Rui Hachimura is a 3-year deal. I don't think LeBron's going to be here in 3 years. And then the rookies that we got, we're doing two things. We're making our team better right now. Again, we were a Western Conference Finals team last year, and now we're adding to that. So we've improved that team. We're getting better right now. But then we're also setting ourselves up for the future. We're bringing in all these younger guys. Now, if the Lakers would have went out and gave up all the talent to get a Dame or to get Bradley Beal or James Harden or one of those superstars, then yeah, you got a point. Then yeah, we will be building around an aging star. But these are young pieces that we're getting in. So yeah, I don't agree with that at all. And then AD, I get it. That's still to be determined, like what he does. So we'll see what happens there. But hopefully that foot injury. Now I will say this about AD after the trade deadline. He was out there every night. He was there every night. So we'll see if that foot injury, he gets that right, and then we'll see. But that still does remain to be seen. But saying we're building around LeBron, I don't think so. Rob is definitely him. Rob is the GOAT for sure. Definitely him, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. The man is in the building. The man is in the building. Bishop is here. Don Terrio, baby. Bro, we've been talking about it all morning, and boom, it happens. We talked about it last night on the live, and it happens. Rob did it. $14 million a year for Austin Reaves, the absolute steal of free. You know what? I'm so hyped. You know what time? I got to do it again, man. That's my summary of the Lakers off season. I love it, baby. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, man. Bro, I'm right there with you. Appreciate you. I'm right there with you though, man. I'm so like, can we just fast forward past everything and get to it? Like, can we just get to it? Like, can the season start already, man? And then we still got these youngsters to see over the summer. You know, you got the California Classic kicking off on Monday. Then you got the Summer League next weekend. Can we just, man. So I'm excited about all these moves. We still got all these young cats, bro. We still got Cole Swider. Let's see his development. Let's see that 3-ball, and let's see if he can play some defense now. He could be a potential sharpshooter that we got in the bag for the future. You got Max Christie. I expect him to be in the rotation this year. So Max, I'm super pumped about him. I want to see the jump that he made, right? You got Scottie Pippen Jr. Don't forget about him. Don't forget about Scottie. Let's see the jump that he's made, his improvement, right? And then you got our young cats, JHS, Fino, right? You got Fino. You got Maxwell Lewis. How about Castleton, right? That's another center. You know, he's a center that may crack the lineup. He's on a 2-way deal. So, bruh. And then you bring in Torian Prince, Gabe Vincent. Oh my gosh. Jaxson Hayes, Cam Reddish. You bring back Dlo on a bargain. You bring back Rui, right? You bring back Austin Reaves on a bargain. Austin Reaves, that deal is a steal. It's the steal of free agency, man. It is. Now, do we need anybody else? But yeah, we do. We got one more vet minimum. I would love a center, right? Another big, just to have on that bench. Me personally, I want Mo Bamba. I want them to fill it on Mo Bamba, but we'll see what they do. And depending on what they do, that'll show a lot. If they don't get a big, then it kind of shows that what their plan is with the starting lineup. You know, because if you don't get a big, then maybe you're starting Jaxson Hayes there, right? Or sorry, if you don't get another big, you're probably starting AD. You're probably starting Rui at the 4, AD at the 5. So Jaxson Hayes will be his backup. But if you get another big in there, if you get Mo Bamba in there, now you got some security on the bench. So now you may start Jaxson Hayes, and Mo Bamba is a backup to Jaxson Hayes. Or Mo Bamba might win it out. You know, you might go into camp with a competition for that starting 5 spot. We'll see, man. We'll see. But the Lakers, bro, Don, what we say, keep hitting singles and doubles, and that's what the Lakers were doing. They loaded up the bases and then came out and knocked it out the park. Grand slam, baby. So it wasn't just a home run move. It was a grand slam move. Rob one up to all of us, man. Let's go. Now we can I think Dame's going to head to Miami. We're going to talk a lot about Dame tonight at 6 p.m. Pacific time, 9 p.m. Eastern time, around the league live with Dan, the Lakers fan. Myself, Don, he'll be there as well. Man, we're going to talk a lot about Dame tonight. So tune in tonight, Dan, the Lakers fan, 6 p.m. Pacific, 9 p.m. Eastern time, around the league. Myself, Don Terrio, Empire Jeff, and of course the GOAT himself, Dan, right? It's going down tonight, bro. So we're gonna talk a lot about Dame over there. This team is built so that Bron and AD don't have to do everything. Right, that part there. I said it's built for the future, but it's also built for that part. LeBron can rest a lot, man. You got Rui in there. You telling me Rui's not capable of contributing for those LeBron, when LeBron's out, right? And then AD, but AD's gonna have to play, but AD should have to play, but he won't have to do everything. That's the thing. You got wings, right? Where it lessens the load of what AD has to do. He won't have to cover so much, right? We talked about it earlier. He had to cover for a lot of bad defense. In that Denver series, he won't have to do that as much no more, man. So you got perimeter guys, guys who can lock up the perimeter, and Vanda, of course, he'll lead that charge. But I'm telling you, Gabe Vincent, go back and watch Gabe Vincent defensive highlights. Watch his highlights, man. He's gonna him and Vando out there on the perimeter, they're gonna cause fits for guys, right? And then of course Austin Reaves, right? His defense. Bruh, right, Slim Bates, man. Tell him. It's going to, it's going to make things a lot easier for those guys, and they're going to have a lot more juice and energy, when we need it most come playoff time, right? LeBron, he'll low manage a lot. AD, I think he'll be out there a lot, but he won't have to do as much. He has a lot of help, so he'll have a lot, fresher legs, right? And he won't have those disappearing acts anymore, right? He can focus. He can focus on offense a lot, because the defense on the defensive side is going to be a lot easier for him. So he'll have a lot more energy to give you offensively, man. So it's going down. It's going down. It's going down. It's going down, baby. What would your reaction be if we got DeRozan from Chicago? I don't think it's happening. I think this is a lineup. The Lakers, they don't want to do any trades. I don't think. I think we're solid. I think we're solid, man. I would love it. I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it, but what are you putting in that deal? Because you got, the only thing you can really trade him for is Dlo, but you only gave Dlo 18 million. So if the Lakers wanted to do that, DeMar makes, if I'm not mistaken, like 28 million. They would have gave Dlo a bigger deal if they had something in place with Chicago. And they can still do it with Beasley. They can add Beasley in a deal, and send out Dlo and Beasley. But I don't think the Lakers are going that route. If it happens, though, I'm for it. But I don't see it happening. But we'll see. Pat Bev, what? I see y'all one Dame. It ain't happening, man. It ain't happening. 32 mil. Yeah, I don't know about that. I don't agree with that. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. And it's more than 32 mil. It was if I'm not mistaken, it was 160 that he got, right? Let me see. So you're talking about 40 mil if it's 160. Let me see if I can pull it up real fast. Jeremy Grant contract. Let's see what he got. Yeah, it was 160. So it's not 32 mil. It's a 4-year, $162 million. So you do the math, 4, 8, 12, 6. Yeah, it's $40 million per year. 32 mil. Yeah, I could see that. 32 mil, somewhere 28 to 32. I can understand that, but $40 million? I don't know about that. All these deals the Lakers signed are very trade. That's that part right there. All of them. They're all very trade friendly. D'Lo's deal is very trade friendly. $18.5 million. It's on a short deal. Next year's going to be an expiring contract. So worst case scenario, if it doesn't work, that contract has a ton of value, right? So a very, very tradable contract. Rui also, that's a tradable contract. Austin, that's a tradable contract. That'll be a steal, right? And I'm just saying this. I don't think that the Lakers will trade any of these guys. But I'm just mentioning it, right? But yeah, all very team friendly deals, man. Where does Dame go? I think he goes to Miami. That's where he specifically requested to go. I know he has Brooklyn on the list as well. But Brooklyn, I don't think they want to give up their pieces, man. Remember, they're gonna want Bridges in that deal, and remember, Memphis wanted Bridges, and they offered 4 first-round picks for Bridges. Now Memphis is a good team. They're a young team. They're a playoff team. They're getting better. So those picks weren't going to be high picks, but still 4 picks. That's a lot of picks. That's a lot of picks. So yeah, we'll see. I think Miami. Brooklyn has more of the assets. They have they have better assets. They have young assets and a lot of draft picks. But are they willing to give those up for Dame? I don't know. I think Miami is ready made for Dame. If Dame goes to Miami, I think Miami's back. They're back in the Eastern Conference. They will be my pick to come out of the East. I'm sorry, they're back in the Eastern Conference Finals. Back in the finals, I think they come out the East. So they're ready made for Dame, man. But Brooklyn, again, they have the better assets to give up. But if Dame goes to Brooklyn, they're going to have to give up some of those pieces. So I just don't know how good of a team they'll have left. Dame ain't going to be able to do it by himself. Now, obviously, the difference between Brooklyn and Portland is you can get free agents to come. You can get free agents to come to Brooklyn. You can't really get them to come to Portland. So, next summer, they got cap space. If they clear some cap space, then they could get some guys to pair with Dame there, or they can do it via trade. But that's the thing, you're gonna have to keep some of those assets so you can make a trade to get somebody in there. But that front office there is so Joe Tsai, they're so terrible. So I don't know. I think I want to see him in Miami. I just want to see him down there, right? See the Heat culture, right? Miami culture. I think it'll just be fun for basketball. It'll be cool to see. And again, that's another big 3 team, but it is what it is. Yeah. But we'll see. My pick is Miami, but Brooklyn, if Miami, we'll see. We'll see. Building for the future. Right. You're building for the future and you improve the team now. So Rob's doing both. And that's what he said he wanted to do. He wanted pieces. He wanted young pieces. He wanted young pieces that help us now and also that can help us in the future. And that's exactly what Rob did. Dame going to the Heat. Is this news? Is this breaking news? Or this is what you're thinking? Wait. They got something done? Okay, so you're saying that's what you're thinking. Okay, yeah, I'm agreeing with. I totally see that happening. I agree with you. I think he's going to end up in Miami for sure. Why not take a flyer on Boogie? He balled. Yeah, someone else just said this too. He balled for Denver and is looking great in Puerto Rico. I haven't seen him as of late. I wouldn't be mad at it. I wouldn't be opposed to it. We'll see what they do. Me personally, again, I would like Mo Bamba. I'd rather take a chance with him. So he keep his bird rights and all that good stuff. But I'm fine. I'm a fan of Boogie. I would love to see him bounce back. I'm gonna pull up those highlights and check those highlights out of him in Puerto Rico, for sure. But we'll see. We'll see if he can get back into the NBA. If it's the Lakers to do it, I'd be down for that, man. I really would. Jaxson Hayes, a Los Angeles Lakers, OMG. Are we really right, bro? Right. Jaxson Hayes, Gabe Vincent, Cam Reddish finally. Rob did that thing, man. He did that thing. Right. There you go. He did request a trade to the Heat. But also on the list, the short list was Brooklyn. But yeah, I agree. I think he's going to Miami. Lakers need one more move. They'll make one more move. They'll make one more move with the vet minimum, but need. I don't know. I think we're solid, man. I think the Lakers are stacked. You talk about depth. Yeah, they're stacked, bro. The Lakers are stacked. I mean, you're talking about Dlo, Austin, LeBron, AD, Rui. You got Vando, Gabe Vincent. Cam Reddish, Torian Prince, Jackson Hayes. That's 10 deep right there, man. That's 10 deep. That's 10 deep. Also, Alpha, appreciate the super chat, man. Appreciate you. Again, I really want to check that out, man. I'm gonna watch those highlights when I get off of here. I haven't seen those highlights of him in Puerto Rico. So I'm definitely gonna check those out. But again, appreciate the super chat. What about Thompson? Yeah, that's another possibility as well, Young. Definitely that's another opportunity. I mean, that's another possibility. Keeping Tristan Thompson. I liked what I saw from Tristan last year. Again, it was only in a few games, but I would love to have him at the end of the bench. Yeah, so I would love that. Love that. Absolutely. What else? LaMelo signed. Oh. He got that Supermax, huh? 5-year, $260 million for LaMelo Ball. Wow. Salute to him. That man got paid. I wonder if Jordan signed off on that. I'm sure he did. Is he still running things over there? I know he sold stuff, but if I'm not mistaken, he made the pick. He made the draft pick. Oh, so is that the final thing Jordan does on his way out the door? That's big. Can we stop all the talk and get to the season already? Right, man. Right. This right here, I'm getting 2020 vibes. Yes. But I will say this. I think we're a lot deeper than 2020. And I think, we got a lot of young pieces. So we're younger and more athletic than we were in 2020 also. But I'm loving it, man. I'm loving it because 2020, again, JaVale, but I think Jaxson obviously is a lot younger. I think he's more so, he's more so that prime JaVale McGee. Now prime JaVale McGee was a beast, but I think Jaxson can become that. So I think he's a lot closer than he is. I think he's a lot closer to that than he was 2020 JaVale. And 2020 JaVale was great, but that prime, you take it back a few years prior. Yeah, so I love it, man. 2020 vibes for sure. But I love I'm loving these pieces, man. I love this squad, man. I'm loving it, man. I can't wait. Like Young just said, let's stop talking about it and let's get to it, man. Let's get to it. I think Lakers go on the 2020 route and signing Mo Bamba and Jaxson. Right. Yeah. In 2020 we had our two centers. I think that's what they need to do. We got wings. You got your guard depth. We mentioned all the guards, Gabe, right? And then you got JHS there. You got your guard depth. You got your wings. So I would get another big. Mo Bamba, whoever it is, Mo Bamba, Mason Plumlee, Christian Wood. I wouldn't even be mad at Tristan Thompson. And I know a couple people mentioned even taking a flyer on Boogie. We'll see. Okay, I might be reaching when I say this, but can we still sign? No, I think that's done. No, I think we're good now. It's pot. They could if they wanted to. We can't sign them. It'll be a trade. They can sign Malik Beasley and move Malik Beasley if they wanted to. They could, they can offer him whatever salary they want because they still have his bird. Oh damn! I'm watching Money in the Bank. And Logan Paul, what he just did. Oh my gosh. That man can go. Logan Paul. That man can go. But yeah, I don't think they'll do it. But again, they can. I mean, they could very well sign. It's not a no. I just don't think they will. I don't think that's the route they want to go. Both of them definitely not, because you would have had to sign Dlo to a higher deal. Dlo would have had to be a part of that deal. You would have had to sign him to a higher number. And I don't think Indiana wants Dlo. So, and I don't know the need. I mean, swapping Buddy for Beasley. I don't know. So I wouldn't say I don't think that's happening. Rob said he didn't want to make any big moves like that, right? If they were going to do something like that, I think it would have been at the trade deadline. No, not the trade deadline. I think it would have been around the draft. And they didn't do it. They drafted the picks, and they had an introductory press conference for these picks. So I don't think they plan to move them. So yeah, I think this is what we're rolling with, man, and I'm fine with it. Yeah, Sixers they got to move Harden first. Yeah, they got to move him. So we'll see what happens with that. Like if they send Harden to LA to the Clippers, then yeah, maybe they can get into that sweepstakes, right? So we'll see. But I saw something they didn't want to include. I forget who it was. But they didn't want to include somebody in the deal. So I don't know. We'll see what happens. I guess that'll play out now. The Lakers are done. I guess we kind of, sit back, relax, and chill, and see what happens with the rest of the league. With that one in particular, I missed the super chat. Yeah, you're talking about alpha rules. I got them. Alpha rule. Oh boy. When the haters come, you know what time it is. You think bringing in Bridges for vet minimum? I think he'll get Miles Bridges. You talking about Miles Bridges? He's still signed, right? Are you talking about Bridges, or you mean the other dude? Damian Priest has won Money in the Bank. Wow. Damian Priest, Money in the Bank. I'm happy for him. That's cool. You talking about Brooks, Dylan Brooks, or you mean Bridges? Bridges is under contract. I saw that they were trying to. Rich Paul was trying to work something out, or they were considering trying to ask to buy him out of that contract, if you will. But I think are you talking about Bridges? I don't think he's available, but you're talking about Brooks. Now Brooks, I think he's going to get paid. I think he'll end up in Houston probably. They got money. I think he's meeting with Houston. He's meeting with Dallas. But him on the vet minimum, I wouldn't mind it. I prefer to spend that final spot on a center, another big. But I mean, I wouldn't be opposed to it. Wouldn't be my first choice, second choice, third choice. But if it happened, the difference between here in Memphis is the leadership. We have leadership here that they don't have in Memphis, so I wouldn't be worried about that part of it. But we'll see. 4th of July will probably be dang right. Yep. That makes a lot of sense. 4th of July, that Dame news dropping. So we'll see. Sammy the man, 6 more slots. Who has 6 more slots? The Lakers were good. If I'm not mistaken, that's 13 guys, right? The final spot. Let me see. You got LeBron, you got AD, you got Reaves, you got Dlo, you got Rui, you got Vando, you got Jackson Hayes, Torian Prince, Gabe Vincent. Who am I missing? Help me out, guy. I'm trying to count how many guys we got. Torian, or I don't know. I have to look at it. It's been so much action going on, man. I gotta look at it. They bring back Beasley and Mobama. I think we only got one spot, if I'm not mistaken. We got 14 guys. If I'm not mistaken, we got 14 guys on the roster, or 13 guys on the roster, and we got that 14th spot available. I don't think they want to max it out to 15. They kind of leave that spot open. The Lakers, they normally always leave that spot open. Just in an event of emergency or even for the buyout market down the line, they kind of always go in with 14 guys. So we'll see. And then you got the rookies. I didn't mention them. So yeah, I think we're at 13 now, and then we got that 14th spot that's available. I would love Thompson back. Yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that either. Right. We're big on Christie over here, man. I'm not sleeping on him at all. I think it's going to be a Max Christie. Yeah, that's 14 then. That's 13 plus the 14th spot. I think he's going to be a heavy part of the rotation for sure. Max is definitely going to be a part of the rotation. I'm excited about it, man. I'm excited. I think he's going to make a huge jump, and what he's going to defensively, what he's going to do. And then I want to see his offense. I'm excited. I'm not forgetting about him at all. I'm not sleeping on him at all. I think he's going to be a major part of the rotation, man. And I'm excited. He's probably the guy I'm most excited about. Out of all, out of everyone, he's probably the guy I'm most about all the guys we've signed, the new guys we've signed. and also the younger guys, that may get the call. I'm excited about Max Christie, man. Yeah, Christian Wood is very well a possibility. We'll see. Now that Brook is off the board, not that a lot of teams had the cap space to sign Brook, especially for $24 million, right? But now that he's off the board, you'll start seeing some of these other centers come off the board, teams who need centers. They'll start doing some deals with them. And then the Lakers, of course, they can, we'll see who's off and then we'll bring him in. But one of them may just want to come in now and be a part of what the Lakers are doing because, they just want to be a part of this, So everybody wants to be a part of the Lakers, of course, but seeing that the team that they just constructed, how much better we've gotten, and we were just in the Western Conference Finals, and we just got better. They want to sign up for that. It all started when the Portland Trail Blazers, picks got in the draft with that because I feel like Damian Lillard would have stayed if they never picked. Right. He wanted other guys there. He wanted Portland to make a move, but I don't blame Portland. It was a staring contest. Who's gonna blink first? Which side's gonna blink first? And Portland didn't blink, and you got to salute them for that. They went in and drafted Scoot Henderson. They paid Jeremy Grant. And I think that was the straw that broke the camel's back right there when they paid Jeremy Grant instead of moving Jeremy Grant or trying to do something, move him or Anthony Simons or whatever, moving them to try to get another superstar in there like Dame wanted. So, they wanted their franchise back. They wanted, and they took it back. So, shout out to them for that. Now they'll probably be irrelevant again. But it is, they got some pieces, Scoot. We'll see what Scoot is all about. They got Simons up there. What I want is I want to see what's up with Nurkic, Yusuf Nurkic, right? If they're going to move Dame, they're probably going to move off of Nurkic. So you talk about that final spot, what can we do with that? What can we do with that? I don't know if the Lakers do it. I think they're kind of set. I don't think they plan on doing it, but I'm just saying, man, I would have loved to have Nurkic. I think they need to bring back Thompson, Mo Bamba, and Beasley. I don't think we don't have enough roster spots to bring back all those guys. Again, counting in my head, I think we're at 13. The max you could have is 15, but again, the Lakers normally way to operate is to only bring in 14 guys, and they leave that 15 spot available because the Lakers are always going to be players in the buyout market, So especially with this squad, we're going to be players in the buyout market. So you kind of want to leave that spot open, and then you never know. Someone gets hurt and you got to do something. It just makes things a lot easier to be able to sign someone. So I don't think we're getting all those guys, but one of them, yeah, for sure. Thompson or Mo or even Beasley. Again, I'm more inclined on getting a big, but we'll see. Also, the breaking news, we don't care about Patrick Bev. Patrick Bev went to the Sixers, huh? That's interesting. But yeah, we don't care about that at all. Mason Plumlee out there, Christian Wood, big, right? There's some bigs out there. So we'll see. LOE, can we get Christian Wood? So we can, yeah, we can. We very well can. And I like that a lot. AD, Jaxson Hayes, and Christian Wood. I like that a lot, man. I like that a lot. I think Lakers bring back Beasley, Mo Bamba. Not both, but I don't think they're bringing back both of them, but one or the other, yeah, for sure. What else we got? Yeah, Young, you watching it? Damian Priest won. That's wild. Ooh, how about this? Will he cash in on Seth? Ooh, that's a possibility. That is a possibility. We will see. We will see. He might, because he's facing his partner, Finn Balor. So we'll see what happens, man. That's interesting right there. What about Dang or second pick from this year's draft for the last spot? Now that you're talking about Maxwell Lewis. Maxwell Lewis is already on the roster. He's not on a two-way, so he's already on the roster. Him and Fino, those guys are on the roster already, so they're included, in our 15-man roster. So he has a spot. It's just he has to go out there and earn minutes, which I think he will. Man, that's you talk about how deep we are. That's another 6'8" wing right there that you got. With a nice stroke too. He can hit it. Man, you talk about this depth. I'm excited to see him, man. I'm excited about Lewis, but he's already on the roster. Him and Fino, JHS Fino. Now Castleton, he's on a two-way deal, so we'll see with him. But Diang, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at that. I wouldn't be mad at that. It's gonna be interesting to see where they go, with this last roster spot. But I wouldn't be mad at that at all. Think Lakers 6 or 13. I don't know what you mean right there, Sammy. Yeah, we got one spot. Yeah, 14. 14. Again, let me try to get you got count with me, guys. You got Dlo, you got Reaves, you got LeBron, you got Rule, you got AD, that's 5. Then you got Vando, you got Jackson Hayes, you got Taurean Prince, you got Gabe Vincent, and you got Cam Reddish, that's 10. You got JHS, right, the rookie. You got Maxwell Lewis, that's 12. And who am I missing? There's someone that I'm missing. Who am I missing? There's somebody that I'm missing. So yeah, that's 12 that I counted. Who am I missing, guys? That's 12 I counted. They need a center. What do you think? Who we getting? Right, you got Jackson Hayes, but I would like to bring back Mo Bamba. That's what I would like. I'd be happy with Mo Bamba, but any of them. If it's Christian Wood, I like that. If it's Mason Plumlee, I like that. Some people saying take a flyer on Boogie Cousins. I wouldn't be mad at that. Max Christie, that's the other one. So that's 13, and then you got the 14. You got 13 now, and then the 14 spot. So again, you got Dlo, Austin Reaves, LeBron, Rui, AD. You got Vando, you got Jackson Hayes, you got Gabe Vincent, you got Cam Reddish, and you got Taurean Prince, and then you got the rookies, JHS and Maxwell Lewis, and then you got Max Christie. So that's 13, and then you're going to sign someone to the final roster spot, the 14th spot. So there's your 14 right there. Max Christie going to be big, baby. I'm right there with you. Right there with you. 13 guys. You got 13 guys, and you got 2 spots available. But again, the Lakers don't fill that 15th spot. They always leave that spot open. They normally always leave that spot open, and I think they're going to do the same thing. So I think they'll sign one more guy. We will sign just one more guy. Yeah. Yeah, we saw that. That broke while we was on here, man. He got the bag. That Supermax, man. I'm happy for him. I see it. He's the face of their franchise, and he's good. So yeah, I see it. Look at Liam Morgan. Yes, Seth did. He did go back to the Mavs. That would have been a nice fit for us, but yeah, he went back. I believe we will sign one more guy and leave a spot open for the buyout market. Yep. That's what we've been saying. That's normally their way of operation, standard operation. Or cashing on Roman, but I don't know if that will work. Yeah, I don't see him cashing in on Roman. Right. I'm with you, Deploy 619. I agree. We got guards, we got wings. Get you another center. We only got Jackson Hayes and AD. So yeah, get you another big. And I'm pretty sure that's the route they'll go. We have 13 where Reaves resigned. Yeah. We still have 2 spots left, but as we said, we'll keep one of those spots open. Trying to catch up. Oh yes, my bad. Oh yeah, we're big WWE guys over here. Me and Young. So I got WWE premium live event on in the background. So I'm going back and forth. 2-way contracts don't cost. No, they don't. They don't cost us So 14. Again, for the final time, we got count with me, guys. We got Dlo, we got Austin Reaves, you got LeBron, you got AD, and you got Rui Hachimura. That's 5. You got Jared Vanderbilt, right? You got Jaxson Hayes, you got Torian Prince, you got Gabe Vincent, and you got Cam Reddish, that's 10. You got Max Christie, that's 11. And then you got the rookies, Maxwell Lewis and JHS, that's 13. So you got 2 roster spots available. They'll fill one of them. So one more guy. And we'll keep that other spot available for the buyout market. Yeah, young. Max is I think he's going to be in the rotation for sure. I think he could have been in the rotation last year, even when we made the moves. But especially in the playoffs. But I definitely believe he'll be in the rotation. A regular in the rotation. And Rhonda and Rhonda's gonna retain, huh? Oh no. Christian Wood, Mo Bamba, Mason Plumlee. I'm fine with either of those. Right. Yeah, young. He does get injured. Hopefully he can put that by him, past him. My bad. I was going too fast. It's 14 though. We got 13. 13. Christie going to get some play. Facts. All right. Nothing else breaking. So while we got on here to talk about Dlo and Jaxson Hayes, then the news breaks about Austin Reaves, and then the news breaks about LaMelo. Anything else? And then also while we were on, the news broke about that's a wrap. They about to lose. Then the news broke about Shayna Baszler got her in. That's a wrap. Then the news broke about Brooke Lopez also. Right, that part right there, Castleton, man. Yeah, he might. That's what I'm saying. So the Lakers, if they don't get a big, then you got Castleton in there. Castleton might get some PT, depending on the type of summer he has. I'm excited about him as well. I want to see what he does. Definitely. Okay, we're going to go what? It is 1:18. We're going to go about 12 more minutes for an hour and a half, and then we're going to get off of here. So any questions or any comments that you guys want to throw out there, feel free. 12 more minutes, baby. Yes. We got our guy. We locked him up. 4 years, $56 million. We locked up our guy, baby. We locked up our guy. We got him. What happened? Shayna just walked out on Rhonda. You saw that, young? Raquel, and they're about to win. Shayna Baszler just walked out on Rhonda. Lakers are super deep, bro. Yeah, we are. We are deep, man. Legit. 10, 11 deep. And that, again, all that's what you want to do, because that means, one, more rush for LeBron and more help for AD. Liv did it. Liv and Raquel just beat Rhonda. They're the new women's tag team champions. I'm glad. I like. I love Dennis. I love what he did. He definitely avenged 2021. But to me, I think Gabe is an upgrade. So I'm excited about that, and I'm happy Dennis got paid. That's the main thing. He got paid, what, $13 million. So, I'm happy for him. The real question is now, where will Dame get traded? Miami. I think it's Miami. Yeah, Miami. Now, Brooklyn has the better assets. They got draft picks. They got younger guys. But how much are they willing to come up off of those assets, right? So I think it's Miami, and I think he's a perfect fit in Miami. They land him. I think they're coming out of the East, and I think we get 2020 all over again, bro. We're talking about the vibe, the 2020 vibes from the Lakers roster, but how about you get a 2020 championship again, 2020 finals again, Miami and Lakers? Yeah, young man, that's wild. What we thinking the starters are? Thinking, yeah, I'm right there with you. I think that's the starting lineup. D'Lo and Austin in your backcourt, and then LeBron, Rui, and AD. They just paid, they're paying Rui $17 million, which is what? That's the fourth highest on the team behind LeBron, AD, and D'Lo. They're paying Rui. Rui is making more than Austin, so I think you slot him in at the 4, and I think he's deserving of it. What he did last year, I think he's deserving of that starting spot, and I like him there, man. He fits in that lineup. He really does. D'Lo's going to get him open looks. Reeves is going to get him open looks, and of course, the double team from LeBron and AD, they're gonna, he's gonna get a lot of wide open looks, a lot of catch and shoot opportunities. But Rui also showed that he'll take it to the hoop and slam on you. So I'm a fan of his game, man, and I love him in the starting lineup. And then coming off the bench, you got Vando coming off the bench. You got Gabe Vincent coming off the bench. You got Max Christie coming off the bench. You got Jaxson Hayes coming off the bench. Bro, we're deep, man. Cam Reddish, Taurean Prince coming off the bench. Ooh, you talk about deep. Let's go. Yeah, Miami would be right. Perfect fit, right? Perfect fit. Him and Jimmy and Bam. I like it. I like it a lot. Man. But will the Blazers do Dame right? And say, I think they will. I don't think so. I don't think they're going to screw him over. He's been very loyal to them, right? I think they'll do him solid and send them down there to Miami. Again, the better assets. Brooklyn has the better assets, but how much of those assets are they willing to give up? They're not going to give up Bridges. So, yeah, I don't know. I think they will send him to Miami. Sorry, if Ham lose 2 games this year, he's fired. Right, he's loaded, man. Right, the defense is gonna be crazy. Right, we improved defensively. We were already a good defensive team last year, and now these pieces you improve defensively. It's gonna be crazy, and I can't wait. But then you also got the punch offensively, right? AD's gonna be more engaged offensively, because he's just gonna be a lot more fresh, right? He's gonna have his legs on that end of the court, because he's not gonna have to do as much defensively now. So you're gonna get that, right? LeBron, you're not gonna have to lean on LeBron so much with all this youth, so you'll get something out of him offensively. And then Rui, we know what he does offensively. Reeves gonna take that step offensively. D'Lo, you know what you're getting from him. Gabe Vincent, that man can score, he can shoot. So I like that. We'll see with Vando. If Vando improved it, if Vando could just knock down those corner threes, then man. But yeah, defensively, we're definitely one of the best teams, if not the best. Again, we're talking on paper, but the potential to be the best in the league, I believe. And but offensively as well. I love it, man. And all these guys are selfless guys. They're selfless. They're not selfish. So I can't wait to see it, man, to come together. We got a team, man, and we're so deep. Our draft looking really good right now. Summer League could be right. They're all looking great, man. They're all looking great. So I'm excited about it, man. I want to see all these cats, right? Castleton, JHS, Maxwell Lewis. I want to see all these guys, man. And then Cole Swider, Scottie Pippen Jr., of course, Max Christie. I'm excited about it. No, I don't think so. Rui is really good. Prince is gonna get a lot of minutes, but Rui is really good. I think Prince is gonna get a lot of minutes. At the 3. I think Rui's gonna get a lot of minutes at the 4. I think he'll start at the 4. I think Prince will get a lot of minutes. In the stead of LeBron, managing LeBron's minutes and when LeBron is low managing and all that. Prince there. I like that. Him and Vando. But I'm excited about Prince, man. I'm excited about Taurean Prince. And a full training camp, right. A full training camp with the guys we got last year. Rui, Vando, Dlo, right? They'll get a full training camp. But then, yeah, everybody else, bro, don't get me started, man. I'm hyped, bro. I'm hyped. Prince and Rui will get their play, and it depends on the matchup. Yeah. They'll both be out there for sure. For sure. But I think Rui's going to get a lot of minutes. Anyone think Vincent, Christie, Prince, Vando, Hayes could be a starting lineup? Right, that's crazy. They very well could start. And that's our backup lineup. But I like that lineup. That very well could be a starting lineup. Cam Reddish also, don't forget. Yeah, like you said, Cam Reddish. Don't forget about Cam, man. A lot of untapped potential there. So, yeah, I'm excited about him. And if anyone can untap that potential, it's Phil Handy. So, Phil Handy having a full offseason with him, with Cam, right? And then the rest of these guys, a full offseason with Vando, a full offseason with Rui, another offseason with Max and Austin, man. Watch out, man. Watch out. If anybody can unlock, right. So I'm very excited about that. Very excited about that, man. Very excited about that. All right, man. It's been fun. Thank you guys for coming through. Again, Austin Reaves agrees to a 4-year, $56 million early bird rights extension. So the Lakers won that, right? It's not, we didn't have to match $102 million max offer sheet. We stole them at that price. $14 million a year for Austin Reaves. That is the biggest bargain in the NBA. So I'm loving that. And then Dlo, we bring Dlo back for only $18.5 million on a new two-year deal. Of course, you got Rui back. Man, you got Jaxson Hayes coming in. So man. Let's go. No, Young, I think I'm just going to watch it. It already started, so I think I'm just going to watch it. But Young, if you're on Twitter, I'll probably be talking about it on Twitter. Great stream. Right. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you, man. It's been fun. And yeah, man, we're going to be here. So yeah, make sure you guys tap in. Hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell, so every time we do go live, you get that notification. And then some days you come in here and chop it up with your boy, man. It's gonna be fun. It's so much to look forward to. Again, on Monday, it all kicks off for the Lakers on Monday. The California Classic begins on Monday. Let me give you that. So here's your lineup for Summer League. You got Alex Fudge, Bryce Hamilton, Cole Swider, Colin Castleton, Damian Bowe, Demoy Hodge, Jalen Hood-Schifino, LJ Figueroa, Max Christie, Maxwell Lewis, Scottie Pippen Jr., and Sasha Kalia Jones. So that's your lineup. So I'm excited about that. I'm excited about all those cats. But on Monday, the Lakers do play. Monday, July 30th, right before the holiday. They play Miami. So this is the California Classic up in Sacramento. They play Miami. That's an early game, 3 p.m. It's on ESPN2, so we could watch it. And then on the 5th, after the 4th of July, they play the Spurs. But I don't think I'm pretty sure Victor's not playing in that one, but they do play the Spurs. That's also on TV, ESPN, 5 p.m. And then next weekend, you got the Vegas Summer League. Now, I will be in Vegas, so make sure you got your notification bells turned on, because we'll go live in Vegas there at the arena, and we'll be posting clips and all that stuff, maybe do some interviews with some folks also. So, yeah, make sure you're locked and loaded here. We'll be there next weekend. But they play on next Friday. They play the Warriors in Vegas, and then they play on next Sunday, they play the Hornets. And then they play on July 12th against Boston. Then they play on July 14th against Memphis. And then July 15th through 17th, you got the tournament. So that's your Summer League schedule. That's your Summer League roster. So yeah, man, let's go, man. It all kicks off. We got our guys, free agents. Now we get to watch these young guys. And before you know it, training camp will be here. It'll be here before you know it. Also, something else to keep in mind is that extension is looming on AD, right? That max extension. I believe the date on that is August 4th. August 4th for that. So keep an eye out on that. But yeah, man, anything else breaks, we'll be here, man. We'll see what the Lakers do with this final roster spot. You know, who do they sign? We're all leaning towards, I think we're all pretty much leaning towards another big. So let's see, man. When it happens, we'll hop on and talk about it. So many people saying the Lakers are loaded with money when they aren't even spending that much. Right. Great deals. That part. Great deals. The Lakers came in terms of free agency, the Lakers only had 2 contracts to offer, really. It was our full MLE, right? Which we made available by waiving Mo Bamba and by not picking up the option on Malik Beasley. So you had the full MLE, which was 12.4 million, and you had the biannual exception, which was 4.3 million. So the full MLE that went to Gabe Vincent, right? They just spread it out over multiple years. So that went to him, and then the biannual exception went to Taurean Prince. So the Lakers were just smart with who they gave their money to with the deals. Everybody else was on vet minimums. You know, everybody else was on vet minimums. So yeah, and then in regards to Rui and Reaves and Dlo, we had bird rights on Rui, and we had bird rights on Dlo, obviously, and then we had early bird rights on Austin. You know, and Rui and Austin were restricted free agents. So it's not that we had a lot of money. You know, we didn't go out and make huge splashes. We didn't sign someone to a free agent to a $20 million contract, a $25 million contract. We didn't do any of that. We kept our guys, you know, which we're able to do like every other team is able to do. It's only a problem when the Lakers do it. Oh, the Lakers paying their own guys. You know, they're cheating, right? It's only a problem when we do it. But hey, let the haters hate. When they hate, you know how good we are. And let them hate, right? And then we went out and got great guys on the 2 available, you know, exceptions that we had, and then the rest is at minimum. So yeah, again, it's the only problem when we do it, but it's all good. It is what it is. Right, bro. We might be looking at summer league champs right there. Hey, I'm excited to see that jumper, man. I'm excited to see it. Let's go, baby. That's right. Oh, Mr. 100 Likes is in the building. Yes. The Kareem report is in the building, baby. Let's go. Shout out to Kareem. One of the hardest working cats in these YouTube streets, man. All the newbies over here, man. If you're not familiar with the Kareem report, head on over there. Get plugged in, man. Get plugged in. He's a Lakers fan, but he's a basketball fan as well, and he's a basketball. You know, he breaks it all down, man, where we all could understand it. So you want to head on over there. Great dude, solid dude. But get your Lakers over there. Get your NBA over there, man. Shout out to Kareem, man. Shout out to Kareem, Mr. 100 Likes, baby. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right, man. It's been fun. Thank you guys all for coming through once again. Make sure as you head out, if you're watching a replay, do me a favor, man. Drop a like on the video. That's all we ask. And hit that subscribe button, man. I would love to have you guys be a part of our Lakers family over here. And again, there's some amazing creators, amazing YouTubers, man, who cover the Lakers all the time. So I want you guys to go check them all out. We mentioned the Kareem report for sure. Follow that brother. My other brother, LA Sports Live. Follow my brother. You know, he was in here earlier, LA Sports Live. And then you see it scrolling down there for you. You got As It Stands Lakers, Tyler up in Vegas. Definitely check him out. Empire Jeff TV. Definitely check Empire Jeff TV. He was with us last night. So you definitely want to get plugged in with him. He breaks down the cap numbers for you, all that stuff, which is important. I'm learning from him. So definitely. And of course, Lakers in 5. I think that man is still streaming. He's trying to break history. I think he's going to stream all weekend. He's on it more than SportsCenter is on it today, this weekend, right? I think he's going to stream the entire free agency. So check out my brother DJ, Lakers in 5. I'm Dan the Lakers fan. Catch me tonight. I will be a special guest. I'm honored and privileged to make my second appearance over there. I'm on Dan the Lakers fan around the league. I'm super pumped, super excited about that. So come join us tonight. Tonight at 9 p.m. Pacific time, 6 p.m. here on the West Coast. Come join us, man. We're going to have fun around the league. Of course, we're going to be talking all things Lakers, of course, right? Dan is the biggest Lakers fan, right? So, of course, we're going to be doing that over there. And but we're going to be talking about all these other moves as well. I know you guys want to talk about Dame. And hopefully, you never know. By then, we might have more information on Dame, where he's headed. So, yeah, we'll definitely talk about that. And then all the rest of the moves, right? So join us over there. Join me with Dan the Lakers fan on Around the League again tonight, Saturday night, 9 p.m. Eastern time, 6 p.m. Pacific, man. It's going to be a fun show. So make sure you guys join us. I'm about to get out of here, man. It's time. I got to watch this WWE Money in the Bank. I know you guys saw it in the background, but I'm about to shift my attention on, unless something else breaks, unless Rod does something else. But yeah, man, thank you guys for tuning in, man. Salute to all of you. Purple and gold till we die. Purple and gold we ride. I bleed purple. My heart beats gold, baby. It is and always will be. Lakers over everything. I'm still hyped, man. I'm still hyped. This is how hyped I am about the moves we made. This is how hyped I am.
What's up, Lakers fans?
What up, Lakers fam?
Laker fans.
Let's go, Lakers!
Let's go, let's go, let's go.
We ballin'. But it's purple, heart is gold, baby. We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us.
LA, I got us. Who with me? Let's roll.
Oh yeah, you already know.
You know what they yell when they see me?
Hurling go, hurling go.
Some Diane's on my way to the gonna hate her like who? 3, 2, 1. Yeah. Champions of the spot. Watch how they watch us. Meet me at the top.
LA, baby.
Nah, we ain't gon' stop. LA be like, Laker fans like, LA be like.
We ballin'. Ain't nobody in the world that can stop us. We ballin'. Soft purple and gold, baby. Soft purple and gold.